Hello and welcome back to Car Culture, and this is the MG3. Now the question I like to ask is, now that the Fiesta is dead, will this be the replacement? Let's have a look.
So first things first, unlike the previous MG3, it is a hybrid petrol. This is MG's way of trying to break into the rival market and compete with various other affordable hatchbacks. But has it worked?
Now of course we're here back at the SMMT Test day, and this is the new MG3 on show today. Obviously being the updated one, it has got a different sort of look overall. It's much more sort of smooth and less aggressive than the previous one, and it is again a very good looking car. So we move on into the interior of the MG3, and it is actually quite nice. I mean, there's quite a few bits of leather around here. The seats are relatively comfortable at the moment. Obviously you've got the MG branded sort of carpet here. And there's, touchscreen displays. There's pretty much everything you can kind of want in a modern car, and obviously everything's very digital as well. But we'll take it for a drive and see what it's like. So here we are in the MG3, and obviously first impressions are it's actually quite smooth overall. I mean, it's very quiet in here because obviously the mix of the hybrid and the petrol engine is obviously kicking in and out. So it is going to be mostly on electric at the moment, because obviously this is very small, slow driving. I mean, handling wise, it's very, obviously the steering wheel is very light because obviously it's a city car, it's got to be very light overall. And yeah, it's kind of perfect for small little manoeuvres that you're going to be doing in town. Of course, with all the very economical things that are going on underneath the car, it's going to be perfect for that as well. So obviously we've mentioned the interior very briefly overall, but I think for the price point it's actually rather nice in here. And obviously you've got like everything you want here. You've got air conditioning, you've got radio, you've got Bluetooth, you've got Apple CarPlay, navigation. It's pretty much well equipped for what you will need to use every day. And like the material, as I said, like you've got leather, but you've also got a mix of plastic. So again, it's at the price point pretty much. Another cool little feature on this car is on the screen here. When you actually indicate, for example, you have this little view that comes up. It's not coming up at the moment, but you have this little view that comes up, and it shows you like a 360 view of the car in third-person view, which is pretty cool for obviously city driving, and it gives you more of a situational awareness. It's not very fast by any means, but obviously with the hybrid and petrol working together, it does give you quite a bit of kick at low speed. Not too bad actually. And again, you won't be using this on like a really sort of fast motorway very often, but this sort of car is designed to be in a city. One thing I'm not a too big fan on is the steering wheel. I don't know what it is with these modern cars when they seem to put like weirdly odd shaped sort of steering wheels on cars. Kind of like makes you wonder, where the hell do you actually hold it? There, or is it there? Is it there? Just what's wrong with a normal sort of circle? Another thing that's very useful in the city is it's got an emergency braking system. So if there is a pedestrian or something in the way, then like that man, for example, then it will stop on its own, which is quite clever. So let's talk about price a little bit. Now I've mentioned that this car is around about £21,000, which is very, very cheap compared to the overall competitors for the city cars. And I think you actually do get a good value for your money. The interior is very nice, it does drive pretty well. The ride's very nice and sort of, good for the potholes in the city and stuff like that. And you get decent performance from, the combination of the hybrid and the petrol.
So then, the MG3, in my opinion, is a nice little car. You get a lot of features and technology at such a low price, and at £18,000 for the base model, it really is a steal. Although it's not a very exciting car to drive, it does feel very solid, and it's perfect for small city journeys. If you are a regular viewer of this channel, then you might have noticed that this review was a lot shorter than our previous ones, and that's because we didn't have very much time to film the car. So we thought we'd try out these smaller style reviews, and if you did enjoy it, then please like and subscribe if you're new.